Welcome to Hollywood Bulletin, the channel where we peel back the glitz, the glamour, and the curtain of fame to show you the stories no one else dares to tell. Before we dive into today's shocking exposé, make sure to pause for a second, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and drop a comment below to tell us your thoughts. Trust us, you don't want to miss what we're about to reveal. For years, millions of viewers were glued to storage wars, captivated by the thrill of the unknown, the tension of bidding, and the bold personalities chasing treasure in abandoned lockers. But what happened when the cameras stopped rolling? Fame, fortune, heartbreak, and even tragedy. What followed for these stars is a story darker than any dusty locker they ever opened. Take Daryl Sheets, the gambler. He left the show in 2017, and while fans thought he was simply stepping back from the spotlight, the truth was far more heartbreaking. In 2019, Daryl suffered not one, but 2 heart attacks. Just as he was turning his life around with a dramatic 100-pound weight loss, his body gave out. Diagnosed with congestive heart failure and serious lung complications, he faced death head-on. He walked away from the auction world completely. After decades of high-stakes bidding, Daryl found peace not in profit, but in simplicity. He moved to Arizona, opened a small collectibles shop called Show Me Your Junk, and found love again, this time with vineyard owner Patty Rich. From Picasso discoveries to peaceful lake sunsets, Daryl's life today is a story of survival and reinvention. Then there's Barry Weiss, the effortlessly cool collector. He shocked fans when he left Storage Wars at the height of its success in 2013. He briefly returned with spin-offs, but disappeared soon after. In 2019, tragedy nearly struck when Barry was involved in a horrific motorcycle crash that crushed his chest and legs. The accident forced him to rethink everything. When he recovered, he didn't return to TV. Instead, he began voiceover work and partnered with casinos, reinventing himself yet again. From ICU beds to casino billboards, Barry's journey is a testament to resilience. Ivy Calvin, known for his muscle and measured strategy, didn't just fade into obscurity. While others slowed down, he sped up, literally. Ivy had already opened Grandma's Attic, his own thrift store, in 2009. It became a gold mine, open until midnight, or later. As his net worth climbed to over $1.5 million, Ivy passed down more than collectibles to his sons. He mentored them in business, in the wild, and on Storage Wars itself. His life became a blueprint in how to turn TV fame into lasting legacy, one calculated bid at a time. Dave Hester, on the other hand, took a more controversial path. In 2012, he filed a lawsuit that rocked the reality TV world, alleging that Storage Wars was staged, with producers planting valuable items in lockers. The case dragged on for years, and though he settled, the damage was done. Dave was ousted. Since then, he's returned to real auctions, running events across California, but with none of the spotlight. In 2020, he lost $12,000 in a court case involving a mistakenly sold storage unit, adding insult to injury. For a man once known for his iconic "Yoop" catchphrase, his real life became eerily quiet. As for Brandy Pasante and Jared Schultz, once reality TV's power couple, their off-camera story is one of heartbreak and survival. After season 12, they quietly split. Brandy later revealed she had felt invisible in the relationship, and by 2021, things took a darker turn. That year, a public confrontation led to Jared being charged with misdemeanor domestic violence. Brandy now has full custody of their kids and has moved on, both personally and professionally. She started a YouTube podcast, entered a new relationship, and is even rumored to be planning a wedding. Meanwhile, Jared vanished from TV and now owns Rush Bar and Grill in California. The duo that once symbolized hustle and humor became a cautionary tale about fame's fallout. Dan and Laura Dodson, the fast-talking auctioneers that brought so much energy to the show, also faced life-changing moments. In 2014, Dan suffered a near-fatal double brain aneurysm. Laura's quick response and CPR saved his life. The trauma shifted their focus. They became more philanthropic, more grounded. They bought storageauctions.net, pushing their business into the digital age. Their estimated net worth now surpasses $4.5 million, but their biggest wins have come from giving back. Even when their son Garrett was shot in 2020, the family stood tall. He survived, and the Dodsons never stopped building. Rene and Casey Nazoda took a different route entirely. Rather than fading when the show ended, they leaned into digital. Their Bargain Hunters Thrift YouTube channel exploded, with nearly 200,000 subscribers. Their earnings came not from cable deals, but online sales and digital content. In 2021, they closed their physical store to go fully virtual, a move that stunned fans but proved visionary. They've stayed real, vulnerable, and honest, sharing not just deals, but personal struggles. Then, in 2024, their YouTube went silent. Fans are still speculating. Are they planning a return? Is something bigger coming? Brandy Sheets, Daryl's son, suffered a more abrupt end. After nearly a decade on the show, he was fired in 2016. He moved to Arizona, became a real estate agent, then picked up a second job as a UPS driver. In 2024, he narrowly survived a serious car accident. His fame may be gone, but his story is one of steady recovery. From TV star to working-class dad, Brandon's life today is rooted in reality, not reality TV. Then there's Kenny Crossley, who turned his Storage Wars appearances into a launchpad. A former sheriff's deputy, he became a YouTube content creator, Uber driver, and musician. He built a brand, Kenny Do It, that includes everything from food reviews to Southern sweets. His net worth soared to $2 million through sheer hustle and creativity. And finally, Mary Padian. Known for her quirky charm, Mary faced a major hit when her Texas store closed in 2020. But she didn't stop. She moved everything online, and it took off. Behind the scenes, Mary stayed quiet about her personal life. Until recently. She revealed a long-term relationship and involvement in humanitarian work in Kenya with Ubuntu Life. She's not just flipping furniture anymore, she's flipping lives. From designing fair trade products to promoting neurological care for children, Mary turned fame into global impact. These Storage Wars stars were once bidding on forgotten lockers, but now their own lives are filled with stories no one expected. Some found peace, others heartbreak. Some built empires, others disappeared. But all of them faced something far more real than reality TV. Their journeys remind us that beyond the lights and catchphrases are people, flawed, resilient, and full of surprises. Thanks for watching Hollywood Bulletin. If you were hooked by these unexpected twists, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and leave a comment about your favorite Storage Wars star.